Hey everybody, today I have a very special video. Ultimate Firefight Sandtrap. Probably one of the greatest Halo mods I have ever seen. The sheer amount of content packed into this firefight mod is mind-blowing. And I don't say that lightly. We're talking brand new weapons, enemies, day-night cycle, rewards, fighting alongside heroes like Noble 6, Noble Team, Shipmaster, every notable character from the Halo universe. Being able to revive fallen allies, fighting bosses like the Didact, the Prophets, Tartarus, even Gravemind. There's lore aspects, being able to spawn through an ODST drop pod, a separate side section called The Arena, some of the best looking brutes I have ever seen in the Halo series, and a flashlight that actually works in the nighttime. So that sounds cool, right? Well, that doesn't even touch the surface. So let's jump into the video. Now, I cannot recommend this mod enough. I played for 5 hours today, and there was still more content to go. You can really see just how much effort the modders have put into this. I cannot even fathom how long it took to make. With that said, I'm going to try my best to cover as much as possible. If there is anything I miss, leave me a comment down below and let me know. So to start, as soon as you load up the mod, you can pick your character. And there is a wide array of characters you can pick from ODSTs to Marines from all games, to miscellaneous skins I have never seen before. You can even play as a crew member from the Pillar of Autumn, Marines from Halo games past and present, and then you can take it a step further and actually customize your character. So there's a heap of different models for each of the subsets I just said. That is such a nice touch. Now upon selecting your character, there's like an armory section where you can pick some starting loadout weapons, and I'll have all of them on screen now while I'm talking. From a suppressed SMG to shotguns to dual SMGs, you can dual wield needlers in this. I thought that was very cool. There really is a weapon for everybody. The grenade launcher is an absolute machine. It is so strong in this mod. Now a nice little touch, very nice quality of life feature, is you can play on random mode. So you play through 6 rounds and all the enemies are randomized. You can do like a story mode, which is the set story progression, and you can even pick which round you want to start from. So 1 through 6. And each of the rounds, as you can see on screen, all have a theme. So whether you're fighting the Flood or the Didact, the Banished, you fight everything. The lore behind it is time travel. For some reason, this part of the arc, the Banished have activated something, and all of these enemies from all of these different timelines are converging in this one location. I thought it was pretty cool. There is also 2 toggles, one for an intro sequence and one for a day-night cycle. The intro sequence is you flying in on a Vulture, while the Halo 2 anniversary soundtrack is blasting while you're shooting all of the Banished. That was really fun. So once you're actually landed and the round has started, you'll notice there is weaponry from every single Halo era. The modders have even added the shock weaponry that the Banished used in Halo Infinite. There's Promethean weaponry from Halo 4 and Halo 5. There is even UNSC weaponry from every single Halo game, reached through to 3 for you to use. My personal favorite was the shock rifle. It looks very funky, very retro, but it really packs a punch. This is a really, really nice touch, and it gives the mod a lot of replayability. Now this brings me to enemies, and just like the weapons, every single era of Halo enemy is in this mod. From the Sentinel Enforcers from Halo 2, to the Promethean Soldiers from Halo 5, to brand new enemies I have never seen before. It really does cover everything. As a little side note, the hairy brutes in this mod, they might be the best looking brutes in the Halo series today. I think I like them more in this mod than I do any of the mainline games. A lot of the enemies also use their Halo 2 anniversary counterparts, so the elites look fantastic. And funnily enough, you can actually get elite allies as rewards. So every time you complete a round, you can select a reward from a brand new weapon, a vehicle, or a squad of friendly teammates. The new vehicles in the mod I've actually covered in a couple of videos in the past. There's the Jackrabbit by Skaboodly, the Vulture, as I said, you fly in on. There's even a motorcycle, there's a Forerunner vehicle, and there's also Banished equivalents of the Ghost, the Banshee, the Wraith. The Banished Banshee might be better than the Halo Infinite version. It looks awesome. Now I said you could spawn friendly allies, and that extends to heroes. So you can get Sergeant Johnson, Shipmaster, Miranda Keyes, and she says to war. Almost every single notable hero that is in the mainline Halo games is available to play, and all the mainline villains you are able to get as bosses. Now this means you can go up against the Didact, the Covenant, which actually spawns in Prophets and Tartarus, and what I thought was so amazing is once you get the Prophet shields down, you can hijack their throne and actually take it and fly it around. You can even get Tartarus's gravity hammer, the Fist of Rukt, and even that looks beautiful. Now they are not the only bosses you can verse. Of course there is Gravemind. You have to shoot off the tentacles before you take on the main Gravemind head, and then there's an epic boss wave where a massive Covenant cruiser flies in, it drops a Scarab, the Halo theme kicks in, and you gotta fight to survive. I'll play it on screen now so you guys can see, then I'll be back in a sec.
So it is a Covenant carrier flying in!
Oh, that's sick. Thing's huge.
Let me guess, it ends with us getting glassed to death? He's gonna drop a Scarab or 2, I bet you.
It did.
Knew it!
That's pretty sick. Scarab versus Hunter Gun. I got it. Ah! He's gonna crush me, man!
I got it down! Holy fuck, they do so much damage! Oh, I got blown up!
I'm sorry I got the shotgun before I jumped on. It's dead. Run!
I got you, Bear.
Go, 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 go.
Oh god, I got EMP.
Oh yeah!
Now, as the game progresses, there is lore, and I said it's all based around time travel and explaining why the enemies are here, but there's also Easter eggs. I found 3, I'll put them up on screen now. One of them spawns more allies for you, one of them spawns the modder's brother as a Spartan model, and the third one gives you a trident. Now the trident I think is just a reskinned gravity hammer, but it also gives you an invincibility, and it wouldn't be a min blitz video if I wasn't hitting some trick shots. So I did a trick shot on the Gravemind. He only took 1 plasma grenade to kill, so I set up this launch and sent myself flying across the map. Now moving on from that, when you die there's a couple of different mechanics. So when you're dead, you spawn back in through an ODST drop pod. That is such a nice touch. And if you go down, your allies have a limited time to revive you before you die for good.
Oh, I love these Marines. Alright, let's get with it. We're Aussie. Let's fuck up some shit.
Oh!
Yeah!
What? What? The ODST dropped on me? What is...
Now that's a lot of content, especially for one mod, and to have it through 6 rounds, I can't even imagine how long this would have taken to make, but it gets even better. Throughout each wave, there are random events / special events that will spawn in mini bosses, bosses you've already fought, different factions like assassins, sentinel bosses, the enforcers from Halo 2, the prophets. You can even fight Gravemind again. These are randomly generated, and I think there's like 20 variations. There is a lot. Now I'm gonna sound like an infomercial from TV because I'm gonna say, but wait, there's more, and there is more. Because every round, randomly, these 3 banished brutes will drop down, and they'll invite you to fight in the arena. The arena is another mini wave-based minigame in the mod itself, where you can fight the grunt goblins, the flood juggernauts, and if you complete this minigame, you get even more exclusive rewards specific to the banished, like vehicles or allies. You can get drones, a swarm of drones as your allies. This mod literally has everything. If I had to rate the mod out of 10, it's a straight 10. Just for the sheer amount of content and effort that has gone into this, it is 100% a 10 out of 10. I can see why it is in the top 3 all-time subscribed mods for the Halo MCC. It's currently 2nd because wow, seriously major props to the modders who put this together. You have to check this out if you haven't already, because I haven't had a Halo experience like this in a very long time. So with all of that said, let me know what you guys think of the mod down in the comments below. As it improves and as it sees updates, I'll cover the new updates because I have a feeling it's going to get even better. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.